Sawubona mnumzana.
Yebo.
Sicela amagama akho aphelele nesibongo sakho.
Umuzi wakhulelwa Sithemba Sibiya.
Umuzi kayikhulelwa Sithemba Sibiya. Ngabe kungaba yini uthathe isifungo la ngaphambi kungosenkantolo?
Cha, nginqaba.
No objection in taking the prescribed oath. Ngabe yavuma ukuthi ufakazi obuletha la ngaphambi kungosenkantolo kuyiqiniso. Iqiniso lodwana mangabe yakuvuma ukucela phamisa isandla sakho sokudla uthi uNkulunkulu ngisize ngikhuluma iqiniso.
uNkulunkulu ngisize ngikhuluma iqiniso.
So sworn in my lord. Wathi ukhetha ukusebenzisa liphi ulimi lesiNgisi noma isiZulu?
isiZulu.
isiZulu my lord.
Mr. Sibiya, I know you are a soft-speaking person, and that comes natural. But if you were to try, if you can just try to up your voice, with 1 or 2 levels of pitches, that would be fine. Do you understand?
Manje ke ummeli wakho kuyacela ke mnumzana ukuthi iphimbo lakho uthi ukuphakamisa kancane ngoba kuyazi ukuthi vele umuntu okhulumela phansi ngokwendalo yakho.
Yebo nsizana.
Yes, I will try.
Yeah, and if you feel a little bit uncomfortable because you need some water, just raise your hand. I request an indulgence from the court that you assist today with. Do you understand?
Athi bangabe futhi ufisa ukuthola amanzi okuphuza ke umtshele nabe uzocela ke inkosi enkantolo ukuthi ibalekelele noma ikilekelele ekuthizeni ke ukuthola isikhathi leso ukuphuza amanzi.
Yeah.
Understood?
Thank you. And furthermore, if there is something that I say and you feel you did not catch it up well or understood it well, just indicate through our language officer that I put it in a different way or repeat what I would have said, rather than just to ask, to respond without having understood what I'm asking you. Do you understand?
Futhi uyacela ukuthi mangabe kukhona ongaqondile kahle noma ongakazi ukuzwisise kahle ke uyacela ukuthi usho ukuthi cha la awukazi uzwisise noma mhlawumbe umbuzo lo awuqondile kahle ke ekuthizeni ngakhonta awubuyisele futhi ngendlela la wena uzokhonta uzwisise ngayo umbuzo lo.
Yebo ngiyazwisisa.
Understood?
Thank you. And finally, feel free. Court is the freest place that you can ever be. The most freest place, or the supposed most freest place that you can ever be. Do you understand?
Athi futhi kokugcina ke cela ukuthi uzizwe njengomuntu okhululekile ngoba ke la enkantolo ukhona la umuntu la khona ke abantu bonkana bazizwa bekhululekile kuzo zonkana indawo ekhona lana ke emhlabeni.
Yebo ngiyazi.
Thank you, Mr. Sibiya. Now, as an interlude, now on the 27th of October 2014, South Africa wakes up and got informed of the tragic news of the passing of the deceased in this case, who was South Africa's #1 soccer goalkeeper then, that is Senzo Meyiwa.
Athi ke ummeli ke ngelanga la nge-27 ngenyanga ka-October ngomnyaka ka-2014 abantu balana ke ezweni lana ke eNingizimu Afrika ke bavuka ke bese bezwa ke indaba zokuthi khona ke umdlali webhola ke osele ashumi kade avimba ke emapalini futhi kade kumdlalo odumile olana eNingizimu Afrika adlala ibhola.
Do you understand?
Futhi iwona isona sethu leso esingaso la ngaphambi kwenkantolo. Yakuzwa yini lokho?
Yebo ngiyakuzwa.
Yes, I do understand.
Now, as per information that started to trickle in then, it was that his passing occurred on the 26th of October 2014, just about the beginning of the evening.
Futhi ke indaba kuukuthi yena ke washona ngelanga la nge-26 zaka-October ngesikhathi samahora sasebusuku nje.
Yebo ngiyakuzwa.
Yes, I do hear you.
Thank you. Now, I've said this was just an interlude.
Just a second.
Thank you.
Ufuhlala phansi. No, my lord, not now.
Thank you. Now, subsequent to this incident, A team of highly experienced investigating officers was assembled to start an investigation as to what could have happened, which resulted in the arrest of Mr. Zamoguhle Innocent Mbata 3 or 4 days, actually 5 or 6 days after this tragic incident.
Bathi ke lapho kuthi kwaqala ke ithimba labasisha abakhulu ade liqophiwe ukuthi ze liphenye ke icala leli ke noma ke lisesha icala leli kwathi ngemuva kwamalanga kamahlanu noma kamalanga awusithupha ke kwakhona ke umlisa othize kathi Zamoguhle Innocent Mbata ofile waboshwa ke.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now, after his arrest, investigation proceeded, but again, 2 or 3 weeks thereafter, the National Prosecuting Authority decided to withdraw charges against him because of the fact that it was an error of a mistaken identity. In other words, his arrest was based off an error of a mistaken identity. They said, no, it's not him.
Bathi ke ngemuva kwamasonto amabili noma ke amasonto amathathu ke ithimba noma ke mhlawumbe ke isikhumulo sabashushisi ke bese baqhatha isinqumo sokuthi bamdedeleke kumacala wonke akade bemthwesa wona ke lomlisa uthizeni ngoba athi kade khona ke impazamo mhlawumbe ukuphazama ade kwenzekile lapho uthizeni bathi uyena kepha kade ngasuki.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now, I don't know what is happening with Mr. Innocent Zamoguhle Mbata, but fast forward, the team of investigators from the South African Police Services then proceeded to do further investigations. And then in 2019, you got detained, or you got detained for questioning yourself.
Athi akazi ukuthi wagcina kwenzakale ini ke ngalomuntu wathi uZamoguhle Innocent Mbata kepha ke ngemuva kokuhamba kwesikhathi seminyaka yakhe ngomnyaka 2019 sonake waboshwa mhlawumbe wathi uvalelwa ke uthizeni uthuphenywa ngemibuzo mhlawumbe wathi ukubuza ke imibuzo kwe.
Yeah.
Yes.
We will come to that in detail. I've just said it is just an interlude. After 2019, investigation, after that questioning, and you will tell us what subsequently happened there too, but in subsequent to that questioning, detention and questioning, in 2020, you got arrested on the 30th of May 2020. You got arrested by now a team of investigating officers that was led by Brigadier Gilinda, not so, as we now know.
Bathi abazi ukuthi kwenzeka bathi sizobe sikhulume ke ngalokuthi kade uthathiwe bese uphuma ke ngemibuzo bese ubuza ke imibuzo ngonyaka 2019 futhi sokuthi simase sibuye kuloko bese sigxiniza kabanzi kukho lolo daba lolo ke kepha bathi wona ke ngelanga la nge-30 zaka May ngomnyaka ka 2020 kula waboshwa khona ke futhi boshwa ke ithimba labaseshi becala leli ithimba labaseshi lecala leli kade loholwa ke uyena kubaba uBrigadier Gilinda.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, and there were activities, and we'll come back to that again. There were activities that they conducted with you on the 31st of May 2020 and the 5th of June 2020. Is that not so? We'll come to those activities.
Bathi khona kokwenziwa noma mhlawumbe kwenzakala ke ngelanga la nge-31 zaka May ngomnyaka 2020 futhi nangelanga la nge-5 zaka June ngomnyaka 2020 kepha ke soke sibuye kulokho lolodaba loloko sitshele kabanzi mhlawumbe ngabe yini yenzeka ngawo lamalanga lawo amabili kepha hayi okwamanje.
Yeah.
Understood?
Thank you. Subsequent to that investigation, those activities, subsequent to them, then you ultimately got charged with being involved in the killing of the deceased in this case, and your first date of appearance at the magistrate court was on the 27th of October 2020, not so?
Bathi ngemuva ke kwalolu hambo okade lenzekile ke ngawo lama phakathi kwalamalanga lamabili ilanga lange-31 zakaMeyi ngomnyaka 2020 futhi ngelanga lange-5 zakaJuni ngomnyaka 2020 bese kona gcina sokuthweswa ke icala futhi kwaqhamuka ngaphambi kwenkosi yenkantolo ke incane-ke ngelanga lange-27 zaka-Okthoba ngomnyaka 2020. Ngaba kukho njalo yini?
Kunjalo.
That is so.
Thank you, Mr. Sibiya. And then the matter was then postponed. Certain things happened at court. The matter was postponed. You had a second appearance on the 27th of November 2020, not so?
Bathi khona ke into eziningi ekade ezenzeka lapho laphayana enkantolo kepha wabuya futhi icala lahlehiselana ilanga lange-27 zakaNovemba ngomnyaka 2020 ekuthizeni uqhamuke ngaphambi kwenkosi yenkantolo kwesibili. Akukho njalo yini?
Kunjalo.
That is so.
Your third appearance at the Magistrate Court, where the case was then subsequently transferred to the High Court, was on the 5th of March 2021.
Bathi ngelanga lange-5 zakaMarch ngonyaka 2021 moqhamuka kwesithathu ngaphambi kwenkosi yenkantolo encane-ke besicala kho balithatha balimikisa ngaphambi kwenkosi yenkantolo ephakeme.
Yebo kunjalo.
That is so.
Thank you. Just a second for me. Now, you appeared at the High Court here before the Honorable Judge Mahumela, and there were certain issues which necessitated the discontinuation of the matter before him. And then you came and appeared for the first time before this court on the 18th of July 2023, wherein you were then requested to plead to the charge that the state preferred against you, not so?
Bathi ke waqhamuka ngaphambi kwenkosi yenkantolo yokuqala ke bathi inkosi yenkantolo kade ku-Judge Mahumela ke kepha khona ke ingqinamba kade zenzeka ke laphayana besicaleni bantu bathi uthilime kancane ke bese futhi wabuya waqhamuka phambi kwenkosi yenkantolo nekhona ke kumanje ngelanga lange-18 zakaNtulikazi ngomnyaka 2023 la kade wena kuvuma ke amacala mhlawumbe ungavuma amacala ngaba kusinjalo yini?
Kunjalo.
That is so.
Thank you. That is just briefly, it could be that it wasn't for the first time that you appeared before the court on the 18th, before this honorable court on the 18th of July 2023. You might have appeared before this court on the previous date, but the date on which you requested to plead to the charges that you're facing was on the 18th of July 2023. It's just that I'm trying to correct myself there.
Athi ke umeli wenza ke isilungiso lapho ukuthi wona ke bowungaqala ukuqhamuka ngaphambi kwenkosi yenkantolo le uqhamuka kuyona ke njengamanje ke ngelanga ngesikhathi kade uqhamuka phambi kwayo ngelanga lange-18 inyanga kaJulayi ngomnyaka 2023 kepha sele waqhamuka kumanye amalanga kade endlulile laphayana ke kepha ngelanga leli kade uvuma mhlawumbe noma ungavumi ke amacala kade kuyilanga lange-18 ngenyanga kaJulayi ngomnyaka 2023 akusinjalo yini?
Kunjalo.
That is so.
Thank you. Now, let's get to what you are supposed to be doing. The first day of your appearance at Boksburg Magistrate Court, is it correct that you appeared alongside the other gentlemen that are seated to the accused dock as your co-accused? So,
Athi ngelanga lakho lokuqala uqhamuka ngaphambi kwenkosi yenkantolo yase-Boksburg Magistrate Court ngabe kade uqhamuka nabanye futhi abanomzana laba nomhlaba kade ungaqhamukile nabo ngaphambi kwenkosi yenkantolo yalaphayana e-Boksburg?
Angiqhamuka yena.
Angizwile?
Angiqhamuka yena.
I appeared together with them.
thank you. And that is also the...
He appeared together with them. Ngabuthi ze waqhamuka nabo uqhamuke nabo?
Yeah.
Yes, my lord.
Thank you. And this will be the day on which the provisional indictment was also read to you as well, not so? In other words, where the charges that you were arrested for were also read to you, not so? That is the 27th of October 2020.
athi akusenjalo ukuthi ngelanga lange-27 ngenyanga ka-October ngomnyaka ka-2020 ngesikhathi lesi kade uqhamuka ngaso ngaphambi kwenkosi yenkantolo yalaphayana ke-Boksburg Magistrate Court kuwukuthi kade befunda-ke ikhasi lelana elibhalwe amacala ade benithwesa lona, akusenjalo yini?
kunjalo.
Banifundela amacala ade benithwesa wona laphayana.
Thank you.
That is so.
It was brought to your attention that the matter was not being tried by then, but this was just to inform you of the charges that the state had leveled against you, so that then you could start to prepare your case about the allegations that you would have faced at the High Court as it happened on the 23rd of, on the 18th of July 2023.
Athi ngesikhathi kade ngiqhamuka lapha ngaphambi kwenkosi yenkantolo yaselapha e-Boksburg Magistrate Court bekuwukuthi beningayeli khona ukuthi ngikhulume icala lenu, kepha kade niya khona-ke ekuthizeni nizwe ukuthi yibaphi amacala ade benithwesa wona-ke bese-ke icala lenu kade lizokhulumela lana ngaphambi kwenkosi yenkantolo-ke ngelaqala ngelanga lange-18 ngenyanga kaJulayi ngonyaka ka-2023.
kunjalo.
That is so.
Thank you. Now, when you appeared at Boksburg Magistrate Court on the 27th of October 2020, which was the first day on which you appeared, you said you appeared alongside the gentlemen who are also seated at the accused dock there, that would be Mr. Ntanzi, Mr. Ncube, Mr. Mapisa, and Mr. Ntuli, not so.
Bathi ngelanga lange-27 zaka-October ngomnyaka ka-2020 ngesikhathi lesi kade uqhamuka ngaso ngaphambi kwenkosi yenkantolo yalaphayana e-Boksburg Magistrate Court, wena ukhumbule khona njalo ukuthi uqhamuke nabasola abakhona ngaphambi kwenkosi yenkantolo kumnumzana uNtanzi, umnumzana uNcube, umnumzana uMaphisa futhi nomnumzana uNtuli, ngabe kade ngasenjalo yini?
kunjalo.
That is so.
Now, thank you. When you appeared alongside them, were you seeing them for the first time in your life?
Bathi ngesikhathi lesi kade uqhamuka nabo ngaphambi kwenkosi yenkantolo, ngabe kade uqala nqa ekuthizeni ubabone empilweni yakho noma usele wabona ngaphambili?
Or there are those that you had seen before and you knew them?
Noma kade khona abanye babo kade ubazi futhi sele wabona ngaphambi ukuthi ngiqhamuke ngaphambi kwenkosi yenkantolo?
Abathathu ngiyabazi, uNtanzi ngiyamazi, uMaphisa ngiyamazi, uNtuli ngiyamazi, umuntu engamazi uNcube ebengingamazi nje ngalelala bengiqala ukumbona ngqo.
I do know 3 of them. I know Ntanzi, Mapisa, and Ntuli. The only person whom I met for the first time on that day, it was Mr. Ncube.
Thank you. Now, can you briefly explain to this court, you said you knew Mr. Ntanzi, you knew Mr. Mapisa, and you knew Mr. Ntuli. How did you know them?
Manje cela ukuthi usho-ke ngokugcwele ukuthi laba bathathu uthize uyabazi, umnumzana uNtanzi, umnumzana uMaphisa futhi nomnumzana uNtuli, ngabe kade ubazi kanjani?
uNtanzi isigodi sangakithi nesangakubo zisondelene mara hayi kakhulu, so abafana abangale siyabazi nabo bayasazi ngabo noma singajwayela ngabo.
I know Ntanzi from back at home. Our villages, they are not far apart from each other, and we do know the boys from our village, they know the boys from his village, and the boys from his village, they also know the boys from our village.
Thank you.
uMaphisa wangasekhawuma la ngakubuka ma. uMaphisa ngakubuka ma.
Mapisa, he's from my maternal side, where my mother was born.
So mangiye ukubuka mama bengimbona uMaphisa.
So whenever I would be visiting at my mother's side, I would see Mapisa.
Thank you.
uNtuli ngakubuka manga ilokhu mara umndeni wakho uhlukene. uNtuli umndeni wakhe uthe ukuqhela kunala ekhaya mama engizalwa khona.
And then Ntuli, he's from my maternal side, however from a distance.
Well, what is that supposed to mean?
Ngabe kusho ukuthini?
Are you saying that Ntuli, in one of the many ways, through our African ways of relationships, he was related to your mother or he is related to your mother?
Ngabe ke ngesintu ke mawuchaza udaba lakaNtuli ngokugcwele usho ukuthi uyisihlobo sakuboma wakho noma uxhumana kanjani kunoma wakho la uma uzalwa khona.
Through the African lineage.
Ngizalwa kwaNtuli mina.
Oh,
I am
uNtuli umama uthi anti. Kodwa ngoba ngichaza ukuthi indawo zithe ukuqhelelana. Kuyenzeka ngingamboni isikhathi eside mangifike lapha kwaNtuli.
mana. My apologies, counsel. Mawuthi uzalwa kwaNtuli usho ukuthi ngokwesithakazelo sakini noma.
Umama isibongo sakhe kwaNtuli.
Oh, my mother, she's from the Ntuli surname. Bese uNtuli ke yena.
uNtuli mari umuzi wakubo uqhelelene nomuzi wasekhaya umama.
Okay, and then Ntuli, he is Ntuli. However, his home, it is a further distance from my maternal side, from my maternal house.
thank you, sir. Now, you had agreed in our interlude earlier on that your first interaction with the police on this matter was in 2019. So,
Athi-ke uzovumelana naye ukuthi zeni ngesikhathi boqala ukusebenzisana namaphoyisa noma mhlawumbe ukukhulumisana namaphoyisa ngalo leli cala leli wakhulumisana namaphoyisa-ke ngomnyaka ka-2019 ngabe kade ngasinjalo yini?
Kunjalo.
That is so.
thank you. I'm going to request you to explain it to these courts. If it needs to be, you got to be graphic, but very meticulously, and take us through this interaction which you had with the police in 2019 about this matter.
Athi-ke uzocela-ke ukuthi ze usitshele kabanzi futhi ngokujula ukuthi ngesikhathi lesi bohlanganele amaphoyisa noma-ke ukhulumisana namaphoyisa ngalo licala leli-ke ngomnyaka ka-2019 usitshele ngokujulile futhi ngokugcwele. Kepha-ke uma ngabe lokhu kuphoqeleka kuwena ekuthizeni-ke udwebile athi udwebe futhi ngendlela eyothi nathi sikhona ukuthi sibone kahle kwisikhangiso sakho.
Yebo.
Yes.
Thank you.
2019 noma usukungasalikhumbuli ukuthi kwakungolesingane.
During the year 2019, even though I can't recall the exact day,
Sasihleli phambi kweshop eThembisa.
we were seated in front of the shop in somewhere around Tembisa, in Tembisa,
Sise eVusimuzi lokishi lakhona.
under the Vusimusi section or location.
Kwavela imoto eyimpendulo eyikhumbi ile ivulwe sliding door sakwa left.
A taxi approached, Impendulo, kind of a taxi approached, and then the sliding door on the left side, it was wide open of the
No.
taxi.
Now you say you were seated. With who were you seated?
Manje uthi zebe nihlezi laphayana ngabe bathi uhlezi nabobani.
Kwakusandile
It was Sandile,
uMondli
Mondli,
cishe sasi4-5 noma ngasakhumbula amagama lababanye.
I think we were 4 or 5, even though I cannot recall the names of others.
Yes.
Mahleli kwavela ipendulo ivula isliding door iza ngakithi ngoba vele lapha khamba ama taxi ayi Captain Park ahambela leside laseThembisa nje
Mana Lesotho.
nawe local.
As we were seated there, then Impendulo taxi approached, and then by the time it approached, the sliding door of the Impendulo on the left side, it was wide open. And then on that route, usually it's being used by the taxis going to Captain Park and coming back from Captain Park.
Yes.
So my vela ivulwe sliding door sihlalele thina sinake lutho kwavela abantu ababegqoka private bajampela kithi bakhokha ibhanga.
As we were seated there, we did not pay much attention on that asset taxi. And then as soon as the taxi came close to us, and then
ngaphakathi kwetekisi.
then people who were inside the taxi, they approached us, and then they were wearing their civilian clothes.
Mabehla etekisini bejump babekhokha ibhamu.
And then during the time they were getting out of the taxi, approaching us, they already had their firearms, and then they were, for a lack of a better word, my lord,
Reached them.
they, pardon?
Okay, is to breach.
Yes,
Yes.
they breached their firearms before they could approach us. Thank you, Council.
Sathi masethuka sithi
How many, just before you proceed, how many people are lighted?
Ngaphambi kokuqhubeka lapho-ke ngabe bangaki-ke abantu abehlanga phakathi kwetekisi?
babeyi-2 kwakuwumfana nentombazana.
It was two, a female and a male.
Thank you.
Masithi sizama ukubaleka lo mfana wangibamba mina. Mayithi ngiyabaleka wangibamba la ngemuva.
Then when I tried to run away, and then the male, he then held me from the back. Bambi kuphi indawo? From the from the back, just underneath his neck.
Yes.
So wangiwisela phansi wangicindezela phansi wakhipha ama-handcuff
He then-
wafasa izandla ngemuva.
He then placed me right on the ground. After doing so, he then cuffed me. He then took out handcuffs and then cuffed me from the back.
Bengilele phansi.
During that time he was cuffing me, I was laying down on the ground.
Emveni walapho waseyangivusa engifaka kule khumbi abahamba ngayo.
Then after that, he then pulled me from the ground. He then loaded me inside that kumbi in which they were traveling with.
Ngaphakathi kwakukhona owayidrayive wayegqoke uniform yamaphoyisa.
And then inside that kumbi, there was a police officer who was the driver, and the driver was wearing police clothes.
Bavala umnyango ikhumbi yahamba ayangaya eThembisa South ngoba iVusumuzi yakhelene neThembisa South. iVusumuzi la eThembisa South ila ngaphesheya iyabonakala uma uselokishini uyayibona iThembisa South. Ayangaya ikhumbi eThembisa South yajika yabheka.
My apologies, Council.
Thank you.
Ivusumuzi ngala sengisukudla esangisobingalo South, Thembisa South.
Nokwenza isibonelo ukuthi
Okay.
ingaphesheya ukuthi ungakuphi ungathi ungaphi ngabe uref noma uright uma ungaphi ngaba mina ngenza isibonelo ukuthi
Okay.
ingaphesheya.
Okay. My apologies, Council. He was just making an example of how things took place on that day. He
Yes.
said, "Itaxi akazile ngakuphi maqhamuka laphana."
Akaze liye eThembisa South.
The taxi did not drive towards the Thembisa South on that day. Like la ngakuphi ke?
Yahamba nje ngenye indlela engayi police station yahamba ngoba ngangingazi nokuthi iyakuphi mina.
The taxi took a different route, which was not even going closer to the site that I knew, and I did not even know as to where the taxi was driving.
Ngayibona isingena kwenye indawo kuthiwa kuseHlonelkop ema-ofisini ngathi ama-office ama-TRT.
I then saw the taxi entering at some a certain place. I think it is an office of TRT. Kim Kamala Kwana?
Hlonelkop.
Clonercop.
Yes.
So ila engafika khona mangifika bangifaka kwenye indawo ine-carpet so phansi leya ndawo yakhona leya i-open space nje mari indawo yakhiwe ama-office mari kwangenalutho phakathi.
It is where I arrived with them, and then they then took me inside a certain place which there was a carpet on its floor, and then it looked like a designated area, a place which had offices around.
Thank you. Before you proceed, now, when the gentleman who grabbed you and put you down, handcuffed you and took you back into the kumbi, did you find other people in the kumbi, or it was only himself, the driver, and the lady who had alighted from the kumbi?
bathi ngesikhathi lesi-ke iphoyisa elithize mhlawumbe umuntu wesilisa wakulahlela waphonsela phansi kogaquza nkosi bese waqhatha phansi kufaka ngaphakathi kwale khumbi lena-ke ngabe ngesikhathi ekufaka ngaphakathi kwela khumbi ngabe kade bekhona yini abanye abantu abathizeni ngaphandle kwalo wesilisa nomshayeli futhi nalo wesimame?
babe bathathu kuphela babengekho abanye.
There were only 3. There were no others.
Thank you. You may proceed. Now arriving at Woodcock offices
Eh,
that you say were TRT offices.
Ngaqhuba kusho ukuthi ngesikhathi ngifika lapha eCloricop lamahhovisi wama-TRT,
Masifika lapha bathi angihlale phansi.
they then
Phansi.
told me to sit on the floor.
So base bethi bafuna ukuthi ngiphendule yonke imibuzo abazongibuza yona.
They then said I should answer to all the questions in which they will be asking from me.
Yes.
Base bengibuza ukuthi ngazini ngokufaka senzo.
They then asked me as to what is it that I know about the death of Senzo.
Bathi usenzo meyiwa. Ngathi
They
mina
said-
ngazi lutho.
They said Senzo Meyiwa. I then replied by saying I don't know anything.
So bathi mina ngabulala senzo meyiwa abatshela ukuthi mina ngazi ngibulala senzo meyiwa.
They then said to me, I killed Senzo Meyiwa, and I replied back to them by saying that I never killed Senzo Meyiwa.
Base bethi uma ngithi mina ngaze ngibulala senzo yini engisuse phosphorus.
They then said, if I am saying that I did not kill Senzo Meyiwa, what is it that made me to move from Phosphorus?
Ngabatshela ukuthi ukusuka kwami ephosphorus ngisuke ephosphorus ngoba ngaphelwa umsebenzi. So uma ngiza ngapha ngizofuna umsebenzi. Ngapha kunendlela engcono yokuhamba uma ufuna umsebenzi inesitimela ngapha. Kanti ngale phosphorus akunasitimela.
I then said that the reason that made me to move away from Phosphorus is because of I was out of employment, and then I went to the site in which they got me because of I wanted to look for new employment, and then there were other means of traveling when I was going to look for employment because of there were trains that they were moving in and around that site, unlike in Phosphorus.
Ngoba kuyikuthi bathi ngiyabaqhaphaza ngibenza iy'limi.
They then said to me, I am taking them for nothing. No,
Uma sifika lapha safica abanye abasabafikayo lapha eHlonelkop. Kwangesesibona labo boyi-3.
when we arrived there, during our arrival, we found others whom they were already there. It was not just the 3 of the police officers whom I traveled with to that place.
Yes.
Ngoba mase bengibuza imibuzo leyo intombazana ubaloyi wayengasekho lapha.
Because when they were asking me questions, the female who goes by Baloi, she was no longer there.
Umuntu wayekhona kwakumdawu.
The person who was present, it was Mudau.
Let me get this, Mr. Sibia. The lady who was involved in your arrest at Tembisa, you subsequently came to know her as Miss Baloi.
Athi umeli manje ufisa ukuthola lokho kahle ukuthi intombazana noma mhlawumbe wesimame owakubopha ngesikhathi eDibosho Thembisa wagcina umazi ngokuthi ke uBaloyi.
Yebo ngagcina kumazi ngokuthi ubaloyi.
Yes.
And one of the gentlemen who was involved in your arrest at the same place, you came to know him as Mr. Mtao.
Bathi futhi ke oyedwa ke walabalisa kade bekhona ngesikhathi kade uboshwa lapha eThembisa naye wagcina umazi ngokuthi ku uMudawu.
Ngagcina kumazi ukuthi umdawu.
Yes.
Thank you. Now you say, when the questioning about your involvement in the death of the deceased in this case started to happen, Miss Baloi was no longer there.
Uthi ngesikhathi kade beqala ukubuza ke imibuzo ke owesimame kade kuBaloyi kade angekho.
Base bengifake lapha bengibuza imibuzo ubaloyi akabangabikho lapha.
When they started questioning me, the Baloi, she was not present.
Thank you. But you're also telling this court that upon your arrival at the Cloricop offices, you found other people there.
wathi ze ngesikhathi kufika kumahhovisi ale eKlorkop wama-TRT wathola abanye bezesiphoyisa bekhona ngale.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nabo babegqoke private futhi.
Yes, and then they were wearing their civilian clothes.
And did you ultimately get to know who those people were?
Ngabe wagcina ke ubazile ke labo owafica bekhona ngale kula mahhovisi akhona.
Angibazanga.
No, I did not.
Okay, then proceed.
Ungaqhubha ke mnumzana ngobufakazi bakho.
Mangibatshela ukuthi ngasukela ukuzofuna amatoho ngapha. Bathi ngibenza ilimi. So ilapho omunye ngihleli phansi kanje ama-handcuff la omunye wangigqoka ama-handcuff ngoba ephathi kwezandla wagqoka ama-handcuff ngonyawo lwakhe so.
My lord, as I was there and then as they were busy asking me those questions and then after I informed them that I don't know anything about the death of Asenzo Meyiwa, they then said I'm taking them as idiots. And then one of them then came at the back and then I was handcuffed as I was seated down. He then placed his leg in between my arms where I was handcuffed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh. Maye lokho engigqobile ngibuza ukuthi ngazi ngokufa kaSenzo Meyiwa ngimtshela ukuthi angazi lutho so bagcina bethatha iplastiki baphinde bangivala ubuso bangivala umoya bevala amakhala.
As he was stepping on me,
Yes.
and then one of them ended up taking a plastic. He then covered my face, ubuso wakhona kuphi? Nekhanda, amakhala. Or he then covered my nose with a plastic.
Ngasakhona ukuphefumula nalokho phansi abaye bengigqoka ngeenyawo.
And then I was unable to breathe, and then as they were covering my nose, and then others, they were still busy stepping on me.
So ekugcineni bangiyeka bathi kunabantu abanye abafuna ukuzokhuluma nami.
And then at the end, they then said to me, there are other people who would like to come and talk to me.
Thank you. You're saying, as this other one was stepping on the cuffs on the back, there's this other one that had put a plastic on the nostrils, and there's these others who were trampling on you with their foot. Where on your body were they trampling on you with their foot? Foot or feet? Is it 1 foot or many feet, or 1 feet, many foot?
Manje kumele kunombuzo athanda ukuthi awubuze. Ngabe kade begqoba ngonyawo olulodwa namhla ngeenyawo zombili. Kodwa agqoka lapho wena ngesikhathi kade ugaxuza Nkosi ngemuva.
Ebegqoka ngonyaka olulodwa.
Only 1 feet.
Yes, the question is where on your body were they trampling with that 1 feet?
Manje kumbuzo ukuthi ngabe begqoba kuphi ke?
Oh, it's 1 foot, man. For many, many years, we haven't done this thing, 1 feet, but many foot. So that's the reason why you're getting a bit confused. It's like 1 tooth, but many teeth. Yes.
Manje kumbuzo ukuthi ngabe begqoba kuphi ke nendawo ngonyawo olulodwa?
Sacela uku-understand ubuza lo wayengigqobe kuma-handcover noma laba bengigqoba umzimba wonke.
My lord, I would like to get a clarity. Are you asking about the person who was stepping on the handcuffs while I was cuffed from my back, or are you asking about those who were stepping on my body?
Oh, you've just answered. So these others were stamping you with their foot on your body.
Basho ukuthi ke abanye babo kade beqopha la kuwena ke kunyathela emzimbeni wakho.
Oh, angibazi babengigqoba ngenyawo engaka ngoba ngangibozwe ebusweni ngeplastic. So angazi babengigqoba ngenyawo zombili noma ngolulodwa. Kodwa ngangizwa ukuthi ngigqotshwa ngeenyawo ngoba unyawo uyaluzwa malihlala emzimbeni.
I wouldn't be able to tell whether were they stepping on me with 1 foot or maybe with both their feet or not, simply because of they had covered my face with a plastic and my head.
So they
And
were
I did
stamping
not
you
see that.
with those foot on your body,
So
all over your body.
So kade bekunyathela la kuwena ke emzimbeni wakho.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you. You may then proceed.
ungaqhuba-ke mnumzana.
bese mabengiyeka bathi kunabantu abafuna ukukhuluma nami.
When they stopped, they then informed me that there are some people who would like to speak with me.
Yes.
So ngiye ngasukuma phansi bangithatha bangisa kubo laba abantu.
They then lifted me from the ground, and then after they had lifted me from the ground, they then from the floor, they then took me to those people.
Now, were these people in the same building but in a different office, or were they in the same room where this incident was happening?
Manje kumbuzo ukuthi ngabe abantu laba kade bemixa kubona-ke ngabe kade bekhona ngaphakathi kwegumbi elilodwa la kade konke lokhu senzekala khona, noma kade bengaphansi kulinye ke igumbi?
Lelo kwelinye igumbi.
They were on a different room, no office.
Thank you, my proceed.
Mangifika kulaba bantu laba babeyi4.
When I arrived at those people, there were 4 in numbers.
Yes.
So basho ukuthi uSibiya
Yes, one of them introduced himself as Sibia.
Shuthi omunye wabo wayibikala kuwena njengokuthi uSibiya isibongo sakhe.
yeah
Yes.
Yes.
One of them introduced himself as Asibiya.
Yes. Proceed.
uMakhubu
Sibiya, manakhe Sibiya, omunye
Makhubu
Makhubu,
Yes.
Lishabanga
Leshabane,
uZungu
bani?
Zungu.
Oh, it was Asibiya, Makhubo, Leshabane, and Zungu.
Thank you. Just before we proceed, let's just get some clarity on that. In the course of this trial, when the state was leading evidence, there's a Constable Zungu who came to testify, and you were here, not so.
Bathi-ke ngesikhathi lesi-ke abashushisi kade behola ubufakazi-ke la ngaphandle kwesenkantolo, wathi khona-ke umlisa owafika lana-ke uZungu, akusinjalo?
Kunjalo.
That is so.
Would this Zungu that you're referring to as being one of the 4 people who you met at Lord Copy, the same Zungu who came to testify here on behalf of the state?
Bathi manje
Constable Zungu.
bathi manje kuZungu lo wamthola khona le kula ma-office aseGlorkop oma-TRT, ngabe uyena uZungu lo owafika noma qhamuka la ngaphambi kusenkantolo eletha ufakazi bakhe?
Yebo
Constable Zungu.
Constable Zungu.
Yes, it is him.
Now, there is also a Mr. Makubo, I think it was a sergeant or a warrant officer Makubo, who came to testify here. It was in a trial within a trial. Unfortunately, I was not here at court. I got his name when I went through your records. That was when you were still being represented by Mr. Mngome Zulu. There was a person by the name of Mr. Makubo. Would this Makubo that you found at Tluorkop be the Makubo who came to testify on your behalf in the trial when you were still represented by Mr. Mngome Zulu?
Athi-ke manje kumele u-advocate Mnisi-ke ngabe mhlambe lo Makhubo okhuluma ngaye ngabe uyena lona-ke owafika la ngaphambi kwenkosenkantolo elethe ufakazi bakhe-ke ngesikhathi ade khona-ke umzila ngaphakathi komzila mhlambe i-trial within a trial-ke ngesingisi-ke elethe ufakazi bakhe, futhi wena-ke kade umelwe ngesikhathi leso noma ngesikhathi sakhona lesiyana kade umelwe-ke usele washona-ke laphayana kumnumzane uMngome Zulu?
Yebo uye.
Yes, it is him.
Thank you. And you said there was a Mr. Sibia.
It is kade khona kumnumzane Sibiya.
There was also a person who introduced him or herself as a Sibia. Was it a he or a she, this Sibia?
Manje ke lo muntu othizena wazazisa kwena mhlawumbe wayibika kwena-ke ngokuthi-na-ke uSibiya isibongo sakhe, ngabe mhlawumbe kade kuwumuntu wesimame noma kade kuwumuntu wesilisa?
Bekuwumuntu wesilisa.
It was a gentleman.
Hey, Sibia bangathi usengafika ukuzotestify lana ngisho. I'm sorry. This I haven't seen in the record a person by the name of Sibia coming to testify. So
Athina kusikutshakala ngokuthi-ke uSibiya kafikile la ngaphambi kwenkosenkantolo elethe ufakazi bakhe, akusinjalo yini?
Yebo akafika.
Yes, it did not come
thank
to
you.
testify.
And you also, there was a Lishabane. Is it a he or she?
bathi futhi ete khona komunye ade owayibikisa kuwena mhlawumbe owayibika kuwena ngokuthi ulishabani manje ulishabani kade kuwumuntu wesilisa noma kade kuwumuntu wesimame
umuntu wesilisa.
Lishabani was a gentleman also.
Thank you. Now you've been taken to these 4 people. You may proceed to tell the court what happened as you interacted with these people, if there was any interaction with them.
Manje ke uthi bakunikisa kulabantu abade beba u4 ngabe yini eyenzeka ngesikhathi kade uhlangane nabo laphayana mawubisa seClorco
Bangibuza ukuthi ngazini ngokufaka senzo nabo futhi.
They asked me as to what is it that I know about the death of Senzo.
Ngabatshela ukuthi angazi lutho ngokufaka senzo.
I then informed them that I don't know anything about the death of Senzo.
Thank you.
Bathi bona information abayitholayo bathola ukuthi mina nginesandla ekufeni kasenzo.
They then said, pertaining based on the information in which they had received, they then said, I do have a hand in the death of Senzo.
Yes.
Ngabatshela ukuthi mina angazange ngabulala umuntu nje. Angeke ngibe nesandla ekufeni komuntu.
I then informed them that I have never killed anyone and I would not have a hand in the death of anyone.
So bangikholwa ke lokho engangisho noma bagcina bengithatha ama-fingerprint bathi bazongibeka e-police station. Uma kuyikuthi ama-fingerprint ami bawathola ukuthi ayahlangana nalama-fingerprint abawafunayo bazoza ukuthi angisazi uma kupha ngole kuwuLesine noma wawuLesihlanu na bathi bazoza ey'nsukwini beze e-police station lapho engizobe ngikhona khona bezongicharge.
Bakuthatha bakunikisa ngaphansi kwesimo samaphoyisa namaqala bathatha ama-fingerprints kuqala.
Bathatha ama-fingerprints kuqala.
Okay, firstly, they lifted up my fingerprints. No, my fingerprints were taken. After them taking down my fingerprints, they then informed me that should they find that my fingerprints link with the case in which they were looking me for, they would then come to me, and then I think it was on a Thursday or Friday, they then took me to a police station. Thizile amaphoyisa? Okay, ngikhuluma.
Mabeqeda ukungithatha ama-fingerprint bengise police station bangithatha bangisa eThembisa Sound. Bathi bangicharge ngama-drugs mangifika eThembisa Sound.
Thatha ngani?
Ama-drugs.
Okay, after they were done lifting up my fingerprints, they then took me to Tembisa South police station.
Yes.
They then said to me they were charging me for dealing in drugs.
Yes.
Mabengisuse eThembisa South basebengisa eThembisa police station.
Then from Tembisa South, they then moved me to Tembisa police station.
eThembisa police station la ngafika ngalala khona-ke up until kuze kushaya usuku lokuthi kumele ngiye court.
And then that is where I was detained. No, that is where I slept up until the day in which I was supposed to appear before the court.
Mangisemaselini asecourt ngiye ngezwa kubizwa igama lami mangiya kulo muntu obiza igama lami iphoyisa la ngikhipha lathi angihambe ngiye ekhaya.
And then whilst I was still at the cells in Kanton, noma police station.
Ehofisini emaselini
Okay.
angenanga enkantolo.
While I was still at the police cells, and then I heard someone calling my name, and then the person who called my name then informed me that I should go home. No, I must go home.
So the day on which you were taken to court, instead of you appearing at court, I assume that would have been a court orderly, then called you your name and he told you to go back home or to go away home.
What then, Council?
I'm just trying to clarify. My understanding, am I correct to understand you to mean that the day on which you are supposed to go to court, the court orderly came and called you out your name from the court cells, but instead of you being taken to appear before the court, then you were told to go home? Is that what you're saying?
As a court, please, Mara, this is really not important, but I think it's purely leading. No mention has been made of a court orderly or the accused being taken to court. If maybe we can just stick to the normal rules of evidence.
As it is the court, my lord. That is the reason why I am saying, should I understand you to mean? In other words, if my understanding of what you've just said is not what I'm understanding, then you can correct it.
Athi-ke umele mangabe mhlambe ngendlela akuzwisise ngayo kuyona ke indlela eqondile wena bofisa ukuthi akuzwisise ngayo kumele ukuthi umlungise lapho ke uthize ngesikhathi kulapha ke emaseleni kwaqhamuka iphoyisa ke lakubiza ngesikhathi lebelibiza ngalo belingabiza ukuthi uqhamuke ngaphambi kwenkosi yenkantolo kepha ke lakubiza bese lakudedela wahamba wayekhaya noma kwenze kanjani
Langibiza ngaphuma eselini la ungikhipha ngendlela iphuma lathi angihambe ngekhaya angazi ngize ngihambe ngecourt.
When the police officer called my name, he called my name, no, she called, the police officer called my name, and then during that time, the police officer then informed me that he then took me with a different path, route, and then that is where the police officer informed me that I should go home, and I did not appear before the court on that day.
And then you went home.
Yes, wahamba wayekhaya.
Ngahamba ngekhaya.
Yes, I then went home.
That is basically how you got released after having been detained by Ms. Baloyi and Mr. Mdawu and the policeman who was driving the Kombi after having been taken to Plural Government. So.
Bathi kwenza njalo kuzogcina bekudedela ke bekhambise ekini ngemuva ukuthi uboshweke uBaloyi uMdawu futhi nomshayeli wekhumbi lapha kade bekubophile ngesikhathi mhlezi duze nesitolo.
Sacela ungiphindela Mr.
Can you please repeat again?
I'm saying that is basically how you got released from detention after you had been arrested by Ms. Mdawu, by Ms. Baloyi and Mr. Mdawu, who came to arrest you in that in the Kombi when you were at Tembisa. Not so.
Athi-ke uMail ngabe kwagcina kuze kufinyeleke emaphethweni ukuthi yena ke amaphoyisa adedele uhambe uyekini ngemuva kokuthi ke uBaloyi uMdawu futhi nomshayeli wekhumbi bakuthatha la bathatha khona ke bese bakunikisa kumahhovisi aseClub Corp ama-TRT wagcina ke ngemuva kwalokho ke wagcina sebekudedele uhambo uyibuyela kini.
Yebo.
Yes.
Thank you. We won't get into the issue of the drugs, whether or not you were charged. It might not really be so directly relevant to this one, but what is important is, subsequent to you being released in 2019, and having been questioned about your involvement on the Central Meyiwa trial, is it correct that the next incident where you also got arrested, detained, and questioned in relation to Central Meyiwa's death was on the 30th of May 2020? Not so.
Athi-ke ngeze sigcinize kabanzi-ke kudaba lokudayisa ke idakamizwa nokuthi mhlawumbe bakuphisa amacala kulo icala lelo noma kaze bakuphisa amacala kule cala lelo-ke bathi ngemuva ukukhulumisana namaphoyisa-ke ngelanga lelo-ke isikhathi sakho sesibili la uhlangane khona amaphoyisa ukukhulumisana nawe bese kuphela ke bese bakubuza-ke imibuzo-ke ngokushona kukaSenzo Meyiwa kade kuyilanga lange-30 zakaMeyi ngomnyaka 2020 akusenjalo yini?
Yebo kunjalo.
Yes, that is so.
Thank you. Now, you had already given a version in the trial, within the trial, on what transpired, how you got arrested, what happened on the 30th of May 2020.
Bathi bosokushilo lokho ukuthi ngabe mhlambe yini eyenzeka ngesikhathi kade khona kumzila ngaphakathi komzila mhlambe trial ukuthi ngetrake ngesingisi ukuthi kwenzeka kanjani wena agcina uboshwa ngelanga lange-30 zakaMeyi ngonyaka 2020.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is, the following is got nothing to do with you, but my understanding of what was said with regard to the evidence that was laid in the trial, within the trial, is that that evidence was insulated. I think that's a term that came from the state. In other words, it was some kind of evidence that should not go beyond. In other words, we could not use that evidence that you turned out in the trial within the trial in the main trial. That was my understanding. I don't know if my understanding was correct. The state can assist me and my colleagues as well.
Kanti khona kodwa abangathanda ukuthi abozakwabo futhi nethimba labashushizi bamlekelele ngobufakazi bakho kade bulethile ngesikhathi khona kumzila ngaphakathi komzila ngoba bathizeka kumele ukuthi bahole ubufakazi lobo ngaphakathi kwecala elikhulu.
The reason for this, my lord, is simply because if then my understanding is correct, as Mr. Ramusipili is confirming, then we will have to go to that evidence as well, because it's evidence that will be relevant now in the main trial. But if my understanding in that regard, although confirmed by Mr. Ramusipili, is not accurate, then I'm going to make an application that that evidence should then be transferred into into the main trial. But I would prefer the former. Thank you, my lord.
Athi-ke noma mhlawumbe umnumzane uRamsepisi akuvuma lokho ukuthi bokwenzeka lokho kodwa kukhuluma kumeli kepha kucela ukuthi ufakazi lokho obulethile ngesikhathi kade khona kumzila ngaphakathi komzila futhi trial trial ngesingisi-ke uthi uthumeli kumele uzoyenza ke isicelo sokuthi ufakazi lokho obulethile ngesikhathi lisana-ke buhambisane nofakazi lokho uzobuletha manje ngaphakathi kwecala.
I see silence means consent. It means I can get into that evidence. Thank you, my lord. Now, on the 30th of May, you told this court in a trial within a trial that you were at Tembisa again also.
Wathi ngesikhathi khona ke trial in a trial watshela inkosi yenkantolo ukuthi wakade usethembisa.
Yeah.
Sinjalo?
Kunjalo.
That is correct.
And you again got accosted. Now, the word accost is not right in this instance because police do not accost. Police approach. It's only thieves and robberies accost, but police approach. You were then approached by policemen whilst you were standing at a particular shop with some of your friends. When, as I'm saying, you got approached by policemen.
Athi-ke futhi na wabika-ke umbiko ukuthi yona-ke walanda kwamaphoyisa ngesikhathi leso bowuphume phambi kwesitulo esithize futhi ngesikhathi bowume ngaphambi kwesitulo esithize laphayana-ke kade uhlanganele nabangani bakho mhlawumbe kade ume nakunye nabangani bakho akusinjalo yini?
Once again, we don't
That is
really want
so.
to interfere, but I think it's clearly leading to say he was standing there with some of his friends. There isn't such evidence, at least not until now. It was said during the trial within the trial, but we submit that it is leading.
I understand the objection to mean that those people that you are studying with, you never said that they were your friends. But you, maybe the understanding or the basis of the objection is that this could be too leading. You see, I wanted to curtail issues, you understand. But with that as it may, can you then tell the court with regard to the or narrate to the court the circumstances under which you then got arrested on the 30th of May 2020?
Uyacela-ke ummeli ke ukuthi utshele inkosi yenkantolo ukuthi mhlawumbe ngabe waboshwa ngaphansi kwezimo ezinjani-ke ngelanga lange-30 zakaMeyi ngomnyaka 2020.
Kwakusemini,
It was during the day.
Yes.
kwakuyi-Saturday.
It was on a Saturday.
Sasimile ngaphakathi kwelinye ijalidi elali-opposite elaliqondene nesitolo samakula.
We were standing at a certain yard, and then at the front of that certain yard, just across the road, there's a tuck shop.
Yes.
Siyimele lapha ngaphakathi siyixoxela nje siba yi-3.
We were standing inside that yard, and then we were having a conversation, and then we were 3 in numbers.
What, the place where you were studying is the township. What's the name of the township?
Le ndawo kade
Or
ngime
the
kuyona ke
area?
ngabe ngaphansi kwesigodi DCP ke.
ivusumuzi
It is in Vusumuzi
section
section.
I know Vusumuzi section that quite well. What is?
ethembisa.
Thank
In
you.
Tembisa.
Right, proceed.
Ngaqhuba ke.
Masiyimele siyixoxela sabona kuvela amaphoyisa angama-traffic copper agqoke iy'mpahla zama-traffic copper evale ubuso ezikhomba ngebhame ey'nkulu.
While we were still standing there having a conversation, we then saw traffic cop officers, and then they had covered their faces with paracloth.
Yes.
They approached us, and then during the time they approached us, they then pointed us with their firearms. And
ey'nkulu.
yes, those big firearms.
Rifles.
Shama rifle.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
So, mayeza kithi kumningi bawo eza ngokushesha bangumsindo ethi futhi sekulala phansi.
As they were approaching at us, they were quite a lot in terms of numbers, and then they shouted us, uttering some words as Futsek, lay down.
Yes.
Eh?
Nathi sethuka kakhulu salala phansi.
We then got shocked, and indeed we then laid down.
Masilala phansi elinye lafika kithi lasibuza amagama ngamunye.
As we were laid down there, and then one of them came and approached us, and then he then asked each one of us of their names.
Mina mabengibuza igama lami ngabatshela igama lami uthi umuza wasele.
When they asked me about my name, I then informed them that I am Muzi Sibia.
Wangibuza ukuthi ngisuka kuphi emakhaya.
Then they then asked me to where am I coming from, back from home.
Yes.
Ngabatshela ukuthi ngisuka emahlabathini.
I then informed them that I'm coming from Emahlabathini.
Babe sebengifaka uzakosi ke.
They then handcuffed me.
Elinye langiphakamisa ngabo uzakosi ngilele phansi bangiphakamisa ngozakosi.
Then one of them then pulled me with those handcuffs from the ground.
Were you cuffed at the back or in front?
Ngemuva noma ngaphambili, at the back,
Ngoba ngangilele ngesisu bajikisa izandla bayifasa ngemuva.
simply because of I was laying down on my chest, no, with my chest, and then they then handcuffed me from the back.
Yes.
Malingivusa bangisesha bathatha i-cellphone ephaketheni.
When they lifted me up from the ground, and then they then searched me, they found a cell phone which was on my pocket. They then took that cell phone.
Babuye bathi ngilale phansi.
They then informed me, they then instructed me again to lay down on the ground.
Yes, proceed.
Mangikhumbula amafoni ayi-2 mangikhumbula kahle.
If I remember very well, the cell phones, there were 2 cell phones.
Yes.
Mangilala phansi base besukumisa lamajita ayi-2 ukuthi awasukume.
Then as I was lying down on the ground, they then lifted up those other 2 gentlemen
Yes.
from the ground.
Angibonanga ukuthi bawenzani.
I did not see as to what happened to those other 2 gentlemen.
Waphinde wangisukumisa ngama-hand cover futhi lo omunye futhi.
And then one of them then lifted me up again from the floor with those handcuffs.
Lapho kwakukhona nomunye umlungu wafika wangishutha iy'thombe nge-cellphone.
And then right there was also this other white person who took pictures of myself with his cell phone.
Waseyahamba lo mlungu lowo.
Then that white person then left.
Yes.
Base bengithatha bengiseduze wegolf ebomvu eyayimngale ngasesitolo samakulo.
They then took me across the road where there was a red Golf which was parked right there.
Base bengibuza ukuthi ngihlala kuphi, ngihlala nobani.
They then asked me as to where am I staying and also who am I staying with.
ngabatshela ukuthi la ngihlala khona akukho ekudeni masila ngihlala nomalume wami kulo muzi aqashe kuwo.
I then informed them that I am not staying far away from where we were at. And then I further informed them that I am staying with my uncle where he is renting.
Now, these questions that have been posed to you, are they being posed to one specific person, or they were posing these questions simultaneously as people who have arrested you as a group?
Manje kumele kunento afisa ukuyazi la kuwena mhlawumbe afisa ukuyithola kuwena ke le mibuzo kade bebuza yona ke ngabe kade ubuza iphoyisa elilodwa vo noma ke beshintshisana bebuza ke imibuzo.
Lokho ukuthi ngihlala kuphi or lokho ukuthi ngubani igama lami.
Yeah, no, this Beyonce there. Yes, you may proceed.
Counsel, Mr. Sibiya would like to know whether are you asking pertaining to the person who asked him of his names and also of where he stays, or
Yes.
athi yebo imibuzo ukuthi igama lakho ubani ke futhi nokuthi uqhamuka kuphi nendawo futhi ukuthi kade uhlala kuphi uhlala nobani.
Lapha yangabuzwa elinye iphoyisa ukuthi ngubani igama lami ngisuka kuphi emakhaya. Ngabuzwa ngelinye ukuthi ngihlala kuphi ngihlala nobani ngabuzwa ngelinye futhi.
Okay.
It was one police officer who asked me of my name and also as to where am I coming from back home, and then the other police then took over from there.
Right. Proceed, sir.
nga kwagitshelwe emotweni ngahamba ngawubabonisa la engihlala khona nomalume.
We then got inside the vehicles. I then took them and to show them where I was staying with my uncle.
Sithe masifika egate imoto zama.
When we arrived by the gate, then the vehicles came to stand still.
Base bebuza ukuthi ngihlala kumuphi umkhukhu ngoba imingaka nje.
They then asked me as to in which shack was I staying, simply because there were lots of shacks.
Yes.
Ngase ngiyabayalela ukuthi umkhukhu onamba bani onomnyango so.
I then informed them about the number of the shack and also about the color of the door of the shack.
Base abanye bangena abanye ngasala nabe emotweni.
Some of them walked in while I remained with some of them inside the vehicle.
Yes.
So laba bangenile babuya bathi akukho umuntu lapha.
Those who walked in, they came back, and by the time they came back, they then informed me that they did not find anyone inside that said shack.
Now, you're talking of vehicles in their plural form. I'm not saying to you how many vehicles were exactly there. But if you can be able to estimate how many were there, can you please do so?
Athi iyakuzwa ukukhuluma ke ngeemoto eziningi ke ngokuyibala. Uma ngabe uya usesimeni sokuthi ukhone ukusho uma uqagela ukuthi kade kuyimoto ezingaki ungakusho lokho.
Zazu 7 kuyaphezulu noma kuyaphansi kodwa u7 plus or minus.
They were plus or minus a 7 in terms of numbers.
Thank you.
Mabebuya laba bethi akukho umuntu babuya bangena emotweni bathi akhanjwe.
And then when those police who had walked into the yard,
Yes.
as soon as they came back, they then informed us that they did not find anyone inside that said shack. Thereafter that, they then told us to leave.
Right.
So wakhanjwa bafika kwenye indawo kamasipala lapha eThembisa okuthiwa iLethabo bamisa khona imoto.
Lakwenzekani? Nahamba nafika kwenye indawo elithembisa iLethabo bamisa khona imoto.
Sahamba bafika kwenye indawo kamasipala lapha eThembisa okuthiwa iLethabo.
They then drove into their vehicles up to a certain place which is called Litabong,
Yes.
under the municipal offices in Tembisa. They then parked their cars there.
base bethangehla.
They then told me to get out of the vehicle.
Yes.
Bangifaka kwenye indlu khona laphaya eLithabo.
They then placed me inside a certain house there by Litabong.
Thank you. Now, let's try to get a clear picture of what this Litabong is. I don't want to suggest to you, but can you please give a description of whether these offices, whether it was the name of a place, you know, you've just said that you were arrested in Vusumuzi section. Now, would this Litabong be a name of a section of a township, or it's a specific area, and what is happening at Litabong? Just try to give a description.
Lalela ke bafone. Manje ke ummeli uyacela ukuthi usitshele kabanzi futhi usiphe isikhangiso sale ndawo othi kuseLithabong. Ngabe isigodi noma mhlawumbe amahhovisi noma mhlawumbe yini nje indawo yakhona?
Isakhiwo sikamasipala
It is a municipal building
abasibiza ngeLithabo.
which is being referred to as Litabong.
So angazi noma kunama-ofisi ngaphakathi ngoba kodwa thina siyake endaweni engama-ofisi. Leya ndawo esasikuyo yayingesona i-ofisi leya ndawo leya.
I don't know whether does it has offices inside or not. However, pertaining to the certain portion or place in which they took me to,
Yes.
Ngoba
I think I'm office kuyona. Le kade bengikuse kuyona.
no angazi noma ama-ofisi akhona mara kule ndlu engangena kuyo akusile i-ofisi.
I don't know whether was it an office or not, but then inside the house in which I was taken to, it was not an office space.
Just try to describe the house. Was it a house where you looked at it? It was as if still people that were staying there. It was isolated, or it's just an empty house. You know.
Manje
Just
ku-
try to give a description of that house. How did it look
ucela
like?
ukuthi manje kummeli futhi uyacela ukuthi usiphe isikhangiso ke salumuzi abakumikisa kona ngale eLithabong. Ngabe kade kuwumuzi bona impahla ngaphakathi mhlawumbe ingubo ngaphakathi kona ke noma mhlawumbe kade kuwumuzi onganakiwe noma kade kuwumuzi nje ongenalutho ngaphakathi.
Kwangenazo iy'mpahla kodwa kwakukhomba ukuthi kuyindawo esebenzayo.
There was no
Iy'mpahla
furniture inside.
zazingekho kodwa shuthi ngayithatha ngendawo ngathi mhlawumbe indawo engathi i-changing room bangithiwa umuntu osebenza emafemini la oshintshela khona iy'mpahla.
I would refer to this place as a changing
Kodwa
room.
zazingekho lezo y'mpahla leyo sekenzela nje ukubonakalisa indawo ukuthi indawo enjani.
I'm just making an example or kind of throwing some scenario about this place. It looks
Yes.
as if it is a place where someone who works by the firms or factories, it is some space in which maybe they would make use to change their clothes.
Yes.
And then
No.
there was no furniture inside that house.
Yes. Now look, your observations might not be faulted. That is basically your description as I'm trying you to do it. Now before you proceed, 30 May 2020. Do you still remember what was happening throughout the country, actually throughout the world around this time?
Ngaphambi uqhube futhi nofakazi wakho manje ngilanga la nge-30 zakaMeyi ngomnyaka 2020 ngabe usakhumbula ukuthi kade kusenzeka ini kumhlaba wonkana jikelele?
Yeah.
Yes.
You must be having a very good memory. What was happening?
Athi-ke kutshengala ngokuthi unomkhumbulo kahle-ke ngabe yini kade isenzeka?
Kwakune-COVID la.
It was during the period of COVID.
Thank you. Now we are at Litabong. It's a COVID time. You put in that office, or in that house. Let's not call it an office. You put in that house. Then what happened?
Athi-ke isikhathi saka-COVID olaphaya eLithabong wakufake ngaphakathi kolwa muzi ngabe yini yenzeka?
Masifika ngaphakathi kwaleya ndlu babe ngifase ngemuva so ngey'nsimbi bathi angihlale esitulweni somoya.
When we arrived at that house, I was cuffed with stills from my back. They then told me to sit on the chair. Just a few seconds, Council, please, to go somewhere.
Isitulo somoya lokhu uthi uhlale ngathi uhleli esitulweni ngathi isitulo
Oh,
somoya.
okay. Thank you for the indulgence. They then told me to pretend as if I'm seated on top of the chair, whereas there was not a chair.
You can demonstrate. Nami vele, I'm getting confused what is the air chair is. You can just demonstrate so that the court also gets a glimpse of what happened there.
Athi-ke ungasitshengisa wenze isibonelo la kule ndawo kunokuyona ukuthi ngabe kwenze kanjani ithi babe kuhlala esitulweni somoya ukuthi isitulo esinjani-ke leso.
Ngangiboshwe ama-handcuff la ngemuva.
Yeah.
I was
Manje
handcuffed.
angihlale esitulweni somoya.
Manake, I was handcuffed from my back when they said I should sit on the air chair.
So wakumele ngibe so bese umzimba wami unamathela ubondeni. Umzimba unamathela ubondeni nje. Insimbi lezi ama handcuff nawo acindezelekile emzimbeni. Apressa more ezandleni. Ngangiso.
My Lord, as the witness is demonstrating, he went low, and then he kind of bent his knees, and then his back was against the wall, and then also his hands, as they were handcuffed, even the cuffs from his back, they were against the wall.
So in other words, as I understood you, you were instructed to squat, but leaning against the wall with your handcuffs at the back on the wall.
Athi-ke uma yena ekuzwa kahle kumeli bekuwukuthi kwamele ukuthi lapha-ke ushone phansi kancane-ke uma ushona phansi wehlake laphayana-ke bekumele ukuthi umzimba wakho umgogodlo wakho-ke bese lapha ebondani kule bonda kade likhona ngale futhi nozankosi nabo bathashe lapha ebondeni.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that is what is called to sit in the air in terms of what you're requested to do.
Lokho kusho ukuthi kade kuyikho ukuthi uhlale-ke emoyeni.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you. Now you're seated in the air. Your handcuffs are scratching on the wall, and then what happened?
Bathi bohlezi lapha uhlezi emoyeni inkoko lakho lapha ebondeni futhi nozankosi labo bethashe lapha nohle bebambe lapha ebondeni ngabe yini yenzeka.
Base bengibuza ukuthi amaphoyisa asebuza ukuthi ngazini ngokufaka Senzo Meyo.
Then the police, they then asked me as to what is it that I know about the death of Senzo Meyiwa.
Yes.
Ngabatshela ukuthi angazi lutho ngokufaka Senzo Meyo.
I then replied by saying I have no knowledge about the death of Senzo Meyiwa.
Lase lithelike ngazodlala ngabo.
Then,
Ngoba bona bayazi ukuthi mina nginesandla nginolwazi ekufeni kaSenzo Meyiwa nginabangani bami.
then one of them he then informed me that I should stop playing with them because of they know that I do have a hand about the death of Senzo Meyiwa together with my friends.
So ngazobenza izilima angikhuluma iqiniso la.
So I should not play dumb with them. I should just tell the truth.
When this questioning is happening, you were still in that squatting position also.
Bathi ngesikhathi-ke kade bekuphenya bekuza le mibuzo lena ngabe mhlawumbe kade uhlezi kusona isitulo somoya.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you. So, you say this policeman then says to you, what do you know about Senzo Meyiwa's death? You say you don't know anything, and then he continues to say you shouldn't make them dump people because they know they're doing what. Then what happened?
Uthize bakubuza ukuthi ngabe yini oyaziyo ngokushona kukaSenzo Meyiwa, wathi wena kunalutho oyaziyo ngokushona kukaSenzo Meyiwa, bathi wena-ke ungabenzi iy'limo ngoba wena nabangani bakho ninesandla ekushoni kaSenzo Meyiwa-ke bese ngemuva kwalokho yini eyenzeka.
Wase ephinde ebuza umbuzo futhi ukuthi ngazini ngokufaka Senzo Meyiwa.
Then he then repeated again the same question, that what is it that I know about the death of Senzo Meyiwa.
Yes, proceed.
mina ngiphinde ngiphendule ukuthi angazi lutho ngokufaka Senzo Meyiwa.
I then replied by saying I don't know anything about the death of Senzo Meyiwa.
Ila ngoba ngihleli so esitulweni somoya ngihleli so ila angikhahlela khona inyawo bese ngiwela phansi.
As I was leaning against the wall, seated on the air chair, that is where he then kicked me on my legs and I then fell down.
Thank you. Before we proceed on that aspect, this person or the policeman that kicks you or who kicks you, is it a he or a she?
Athi khona ke lapho ngilophuzu ke iphoyisa lelakhahlela kuwena ke onyaweni lakho ke ngabe kade iphoyisa lesimame mhlawumbe iphoyisa lo muntu wesilisa.
Kwakuyiphoyisa lesilisa.
It was a male police officer.
Now we know it's a he. Is it now the same policeman who had started to ask you about your knowledge of the death of Senzo?
Bathi sesiyazi ukuthi iphoyisa lo muntu wesilisa ke ngabe uyena futhi lo oyedwa bayakubuza ngokushona kukaSenzo.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now, in a trial, within the trial, so many police came to testify about your transportation, your arrest, and where were you taken on a particular day, to what destination, and for what purpose, etc., etc., etc. Did that police come to testify here at court in the trial, within the trial, or J in general?
Bathi ke ngesikhathi somzila ngaphakathi komzila khona ke amaphoyisa amaningi afika elethe ezokuthula ufakazi babo la ngaphambi kusenkantolo futhi nangaphakathi kwecala ngesikhathi ade behlele phansi likhunyula ngaphambi kusenkantolo khona amaphoyisa amaningi ahlukene afika ashufaka abika kumbiko wabo mhlawumbe ulwazi labo ngecala leli mhlawumbe udaba icala leli nala kade behambise khona ke kuyigudu mhlawumbe indawo zahlukene eziningi ngabe lolu phoyisa lelo nalo leza la enkantolo ezolethe ufakazi balo mhlawumbe alikaze leze anoma kaze lifike la ngaphambi kwenkantolo lilethe ufakazi.
Ngalesi sikhathi bengibuza lembuzo babeyifihlile ubuso angakhona ukubona ukuthi lo ubani lo ubani lo ubani.
Thank you.
During the time in which they were asking me those questions, they were wearing balaclavas, no, their face, they were covered.
Yes.
Therefore, I was unable to tell as to who is who and who is who. No, I was unable to identify them.
Thank you. You may then proceed. You ended up when you said that he kicked as you were squatting, as per your definition of what squatting is, and then he came to. Thank you. My Lord, it's just been brought to my attention that it is almost 1 o'clock. And it is indeed, I think, 12:59. May I then request for an adjournment for lunchtime? Thank you, my Lord. For an hour, my Lord. We can be back at 2.
Yes, we can resume at 2, my lord.
Manje ke bafowethu, so ngihora lesibili ke sayisho sasemini.